Hey. Yo. Yeah. What? No. What? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? This is for real? Really? So no. Okay. Are you kidding me? What the? Ah. Seriously? No, this makes me upset. Yeah. Yeah, what the hell, man? Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Yeah, I read the label. Yeah, I read the label. Man. Yeah, I read it. Yeah? Wow. All right. Welcome to You Fitness. We get better together. I just had a bit of a disturbing call from my friend Ben, the banana. We had a very serious talk about the labels. I'm kind of disappointed. Anyway, this is where we get better together. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I actually just have lost a little bit of weight. I've been doing something called Whole30. If you want more information, you can Google it. I have lost about 20 pounds the last couple months, depending on the day that I weigh myself in on. So today we wanted to talk about eggs. I am quite passionate about eggs. I like eggs a lot, as you can see. I may or may not have eaten all these, and it'll be a secret that I will take to my grave. However, I wanted to go over some things because I was actually recently informed that there is actually a difference between free run and free range, and I thought that was a little bit of a shock for me. I didn't really know much better because I am just a consumer and I am walking through the aisles of certain stores and I see something free run and I go, hey, sweet. It's free range on discount, $4.50 a dozen, sounds amazing. So anyway, I had a conversation with someone recently and they told me that's not the same thing. So I wanted to start off by defining those two things. So free run is they are no longer caged. The chickens are not caged, but they are able to roam freely. And free range means they're actually able to go outdoors. Now, when you go into that, you're also looking at, there's different certifications when it comes to seeing how that works, but basically what I'm going to try to tell you guys now is that it's not the same thing, and kind of go through a little bit about what it means to become organic, or even better, SPCA certified. So I was really disappointed, and I think I really thought these free run eggs were actually pretty good, and I'm not saying that they're not good, but if they don't have like some kind of certification, it is really hard to know what to expect. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that you get what you pay for. Now, I'm not saying that the eggs I'm eating are horrible or bad or deplorable conditions. Everyone has still standards that they have to raise their chickens in. However, what I am saying is there have been cases where, animal rights groups have actually snuck into some of these chicken coops and checked out some of the conditions, and they were not great. So one thing you want to keep in mind is if you can get certified organic or SPCA certified, there is definitely a benefit for the chickens, for the health of the egg, and obviously your health. You don't want to be eating something that's been suffering for its whole life. That can't be a good thing for you. So what does certified organic mean? Actually, I had to do a little bit of research about this. Certified organic, I'm not going to get into the actual specifics about it, but it means that they're going to promote 4 different principles, which is the principle of health, which is, it's going to sustain the health of the plants, the animals, humans, and the planet as one. So that's really, really important. Ecology, fairness, and care. With care, obviously, kind of more is kind of something I'm looking at, which is the actual treatment of the animals. Now, the funny thing is you're not actually going to see too many brands that are certified organic, but you will notice that if you are getting certified organic, it will cost you a little bit more money. There are other options out there for you, though, if you don't want to be spending $7 a dozen eggs. So I would recommend things like Craigslist. You'll see little family-run farms that are, running their own thing, and selling, a dozen eggs or 2 dozen eggs or more, and you can just contact them directly. Obviously those ones won't be certified organic, but you literally see the chickens in the coop, so it's really nice to be able to see the conditions that they're in. If it's a matter of just being able to get access, I did actually found some information about a company called Spud, and I thought that was really, really refreshing in terms of providing good quality food. You don't want to be eating stuff that doesn't replicate how you want to feel, right? So eat good food. And there really is no excuse, because if you wanted to find cheap eggs that are organic, you can find it. The other thing I'm looking at is what does it mean to be SPCA certified? Now they're looking at the 5 freedoms of animals, which is freedom from hunger and thirst, freedom from discomfort, freedom from pain, injury, and disease, freedom from distress, and freedom to express behavior that promotes well-being. So I guess what I'm trying to say here, in the big scheme of things, I kind of giving you guys a lot of information here. But what I wanted to say is this. There have been a lot of reports about things being not kosher in a lot of these farms. So if you can get it certified, it is better. One thing you want to bear in mind, and this is really, really important, and this is the message I really want to hammer home, is that if you think that these really, really large companies actually give a crap about your health, I think you are very, very wrong. These people are basically out to make some money and to make it out as fast as possible. So if you can, try to support local business. Rabbit River Farms, for instance, how cool is that? Like, that every dollar you give goes to, if you Google the farm, you'll see this older gentleman sitting there with a chicken in his hand. It's not just going to, shareholders or a large corporate conglomerate company. So here's the thing. Every single dollar you spend is a vote. Every single time you go and you say, I want to buy those eggs or that eggs, at least know where your money is going, because ultimately, at the end of the day, we vote with our dollars. So if you want to complain about how the world is, it's kind of like that old that Buddha quote that they have, which is kind of like, be the change you want to see in the world. So if you want to be the change you want to see in the world, that means you got to be aware of where your dollars are going. And if you think that like these fast food outlets or grocery stores actually have your well-being in mind when they're selling things, I'm going to tell you guys you're totally wrong, because I think that society in general wants to keep us hungry, addicted, and medicated all the time, because that will keep us from actually thinking about our own original thoughts and actually looking around and seeing what's going on in the world today. So if you can actually put a face to the name of the company that you're spending your money, that is awesome, okay? So maybe we should all spend a little more time and see where our money is going, so we can understand that when we complain about certain things, about the way the world is, whether we're actually supporting that or not. So that's my little run through on eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. I'm not a vegetarian, or I'm not vegan. I do try to stay away from red meats. I do not eat any processed meats pretty much at all. But I just kind of want to give this blurb, because there is a very large difference between free run, free range, certified organic, and obviously SPCA certified as well. So just be aware when you go to the shopping center next time. Maybe try to find out where those eggs come from. Try to get your information, because it'll open up new dimensions of understanding of where your money goes. And ultimately where your money goes is what's going to grow. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really, really appreciate it. This is my little spiel on eggs. And next week I'll come up with something completely new and exciting. And I thank you guys for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. I'm swearing again. And if you don't mind, I'm going to have a little sip of my apple cider vinegar. And I'll be heading over to Rabbit River Farms to pick up some fresh eggs and check out their operation soon. Have yourselves a great day. Thank you.